Hello friends. Today I'm going to speak about next 20 books. Uh, so the books may be dealing with different categories like that may be fiction, that may be autobiography, or that may be you can say some kind of fiction. So it will be mix of all that, and it doesn't have any kind of sequence. And my purpose for sharing about the books I have read and during the previous years is you can say it can help in some way to pick up certain books to read in your free time, or if you want to make it a hobby, still it will be better for you because books are good friends. When you are not having a company of friends, then book can be a friend, and it can give you pleasure also, and it can give you information also, it can give you wisdom also. As I have already discussed many times, I will not go into detail about the book because it should remain a secret that what's there in the book, so that you could have same kind of enthusiasm you start with a new book. So first book I pick up today is that is Interpreter of Melodies by Jhumpa Lahiri. Jhumpa Lahiri, basically she was Indian Bengali from West Bengal part of India, state of India, but she lived abroad, and right now I don't know where she is, but as per my previous information, she was in Italy, and she has translated many books from Italian to English. So I don't know whether she is in Italy right now or in US, but this was the first book she has published, maybe 20 or maybe 15 years back. I don't remember right now, but it was good book as it was her first book, but it was very good one. Then there is another book, same by the same author, Unaccustomed Earth. Unaccustomed Earth. So it is again by Jhumpa Lahiri. I also like this book. Then the third one is The Lowland. That is again by Jhumpa Lahiri. Then In Other Words, that is again by Jhumpa Lahiri. So what I could make out from this list, that I have picked up 4 books by the same author in one go, so that you can plan accordingly that which one is better for you to read, and I can give you some clues about how to read a book and how to see that what it is having. You can first of all go into Wikipedia for author information, so you can have other author information from there. Then sometime Wikipedia has covered the book or the novel also. You can have a little insight from there, and you can decide accordingly. But as far as my case is concerned, as far as my opinion sharing with you is concerned about the books, so I'm sharing those books which I liked or I loved or I may like to read them again. Sometime I mentioned that I read it twice or thrice, and so like that. I'm not bringing those books which are not liked. I may pick up those books at the end when all the books which I liked, that list will be over. So next is Train to Pakistan. That is by Khushwant Singh. That is on the India partition, and so that I read, I think 25 years back. It was a good book. Then there is autobiography of Khushwant Singh, again, that is Truth, Love, and a Little Malice. So that is also very informative book, very good autobiography. You will never get bored. It is big, a bit big, but you will enjoy it immense. You will enjoy it immensely, I can say. So then, Burial at Sea, again by Khushwant Singh. You may put it in second category of books. So that is also one of the good books I have read about, from Khushwant Singh. Then there is very old autobiography of an unknown Indian. That is by Nirad C. Chaudhary. Basically, he was Indian, he was Bengali, and but he uh, settled in UK, and he was having his own views about India, Indian culture, and Indian people, and he has given a very good picture of that period. And it is big novel, you can say, and I may have read it, you can say, in 95, 94. I don't remember right now, but it was a good one. Then My Son's Father by Dom Morris. Dom Morris is again very good writer, and the book written by him, My Son's Father autobiography, that is quite good one. So Dom Morris is one of my, you can say, favorite authors, and the book again is one of my favorites. Then one book which I got, that is The Long Strider by Dom Morris again. I was not sure that what kind of this book will be, but I couldn't put it down before finishing it from start to end. You may say that in 3, 4, 5 days I finished this book. Because when I was coming from a job at home, I was spending some time, or a holiday, I was spending more time on it. It was so absorbing, so good. So this is one of the book. It is less available, but still I think that it will be available on Amazon. May not be on Amazon.in. It may be available on Amazon.com. It may be available on Amazon.uk or Amazon.ca Canada. So I don't know, but this book is available. Then In a Free State by V.S. Naipaul. So this is also easy to read novel by Naipaul. I think it has got some prize also. I'm not sure about it, and but this is also one of the good books by V.S. Naipaul. Then Half a Life, again by V.S. Naipaul. It was also a good one. You can put in second category. It is a bit difficult to read also, so you can put in second category. Finding the Center, again by V.S. Naipaul. Very small book, but it may not be available because I bought in 2011 from UK when I visited there for attending a conference. Then from Oxford Street and some of the shop, it was available. That again was a second-hand copy, so I bought it right now, right way that time, because I was looking for certain books which are not available in India, and it was not so much online availability of books at that time. So The Lady with a Dog by Chekhov. It is small novella. It is not a novel even, but it's really beautiful language, and everything is very beautiful. It may be, you may find it in separately, The Lady with a Dog, or The Lady with a Dog and Other Stories by Chekhov, depending upon what kind of book is available to you. But this part, or this book out of that, is a really good one. Then next is Death of Ivan Ilyich by Leo Tolstoy. I told you Leo Tolstoy has written many books, and but I am describing about those books which are really good, which are easy to read, and which is a pleasure to read, I can say. So next one is The Kingdom of God is Within You by Leo Tolstoy. So this is one of the books which Mahatma Gandhi has liked. So this book I came to know when I was going through the reading list of Mahatma Gandhi, and this book was listed over there. So I got this idea of reading the book from there, and later I read this book and found it very much useful. Then next is You Are Here by Meenakshi Reddy. You Are Here by Meenakshi Reddy, and that was again a good book, you can say. You Are Here by Meenakshi Reddy. If you go for that, you will find it quite good one, right? Then comes next book, The Madman by Osho. It is small book, but it is good one. Then there is one book, How the Steel Was Tempered by Ostrovsky. Again, very good book. Then New Humanism by M. N. Roy. So this is again one of the good books, you can say, I came across. And with this, I can sum up my today's video regarding the books. So from these, you can see that which you want to read or which you want to skip, and sometimes you can go to the summary of any novel or any book, and when you go for the summary itself, you can see that what kind of content will be there, and what about this book is all about, and what are the characters, and what are the, you can say, characteristics of the people described in that. So the aim for writing that kind of a book, so you can have spark notes, you can have summary, you put in Google, you will have some idea at least about all these things from there, and accordingly you can decide that what kind of books you can read or you cannot read. But what I can suggest you, if you make reading your hobby, and you can start with compulsory reading, that you have to read at least 50 pages per day. You may not like, but you make it like a priority that you will read at least 50 pages a day. So sometime you will see that if it is 300 page book, you will finish it in 6 days or a week, we can say. Then you will feel proud of it that you finished it in you can say 1 week. So in a month you can read 3 4 books of that length. Means sometime book may be quite lengthy, one may be 2000 pages or 1200 pages, accordingly you have to spend more time, but still you will have some kind of temptation to read the books, and you will come to know about your taste, that what kind of books you really want to read. And you can also see that how the authors write and what kind of authors suits you, and so all these things you can have from there. So I think that if you will go according to this plan, so you will be in a position to develop this hobby, which may be quite useful for you in the times to come. And sometime most of Kindle editions are there, or you can have online books available. You can go for archive.org. From there you can find out the books, or you can find out the books. The Holly Books, there is a one website, some kind of spiritual books, novels are available there also. Soft copy you can download and can read. So it all depends upon your taste, and with the passage of time you will come to know that what kind of books you want to read or satisfy your mind, give some relaxation to your soul. So it will be a good investment, you can say, which will give you benefit, not in a monetary terms, but you will have good relaxing mind. It will mind relaxing, soul touching exercise sometime, depending on the type of books you are reading. So it will open your eyes to a broader world, and your, you can say, vision to see the world, and your, you can say, you will be broad minded, you will be less conservative, you will be more liberal in approach, you will be more right in the approach, because everywhere you will find something which will become part of your personality. And when you will be applying that thing in your real life situation, it will be of immense help to you. So, with this, thank you. So, next time I will come up with my next books. Thank you.